This video is focused on possible landing spots for the recently fired head coach of the Chargers, Anthony Lynn. I'm probably one of the few people you'll ever run across who has actual scouting notes on Anthony Lynn as a player. He was a fine running back, made All Southwest Conference when he was at Texas Tech. He was a big back. I think I compared him to guys like Bam Morris. If you want a more recent comparison, think of a slower version of Latavius Murray. He was a big, powerful back, had decent hands. But moving forward to his NFL career, he spent 7 years bouncing around as a special teamer / reserve running back, mostly with the Denver Broncos. Found his way into coaching, beginning there. He's also coached with the Jaguars. He's coached with the Bills. He's coached with Miami, and of course with the Chargers. He got off to a good start in his head coaching career, going 12-4 and then 9-7, but unfortunately stumbled down the stretch, ended up 7-9, and then most recently 5-11 in his final year. He's known as a really good leader and as a good man, but obviously not as a great in-game coach. However, every place he's been as an assistant, he's done a good job, particularly in improving the play of the running backs and the run game as a whole. And there's several teams that could use his help, at least in my opinion. The two worst rushing offenses, or amongst the two worst rushing offenses, were Atlanta and the Steelers. Tampa Bay, even though their running game, when they used it, was fairly good, they ended up also averaging 100 yards rushing per game, as did the Lions. And the two most obvious to me, like I said, look like both the Steelers and the Falcons could use a lot of help. The Steelers only averaged 3.6 yards per attempt, in addition to being at the bottom in terms of rushing yards per game, and then just above them, the Falcons at 3.7 yards per attempt. I really think that he'd be great as sort of a run game coordinator in either one of those teams, and who knows, he might get an offensive coordinator spot somewhere. And last but not least, there are probably some college teams that may look at him as possibly a coordinator or even a head coach. But I really think he'd be great in either of those two situations. So let me know what you think. That's what the comment section's for. You can let me know if you think I'm right, if I'm wrong, if I'm just flat out insane. Thank you.